Death is but a word away.
Hells. I didn't think I was going to make it. Thank you. I owe you an explanation. Much more than that. But first, please, the others, the ambush. Tell me they survived. Somehow I suspect it's worse even than you imagine. Likely you heard that I broke, or froze, or some other lie kinder than the truth. We were ambushed by cultists, yes. And then I heard her, their false god, whispering promises in my mind. I would be a paladin again, with a god's purpose, a god's power. Everything I needed to protect my people. And all the while, the cult tortured them. They fought and ran and died around me, while by the time I regained my senses, it was too late. I did not just surrender to the Absolute. For a moment, until I realized what I'd done. Perhaps I fought. I don't recall. I won't make excuses. I can't make a man. Ketherick is below. He thinks you're no longer a menace. If there are any more survivors to be found, I'll find them and lead them out of this place. They have you. Go, my friend. Please.
Is there any news about Duke Ravengard?
Hells. Finish what you came.
A couple of those flayers were comrades of mine. I'd have been trying to suck.
Your desire.
We will take the city. Every soul made true.
No time to dally. Take you.
All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have.
Brine pools, but empty of tadpoles. Unusual. Harvesting all the larvae indicates they are getting ready for something big.
Zora inside.
By Grazit's cock, it's about time you came. Go on and gloat. Bow to your pretend. All done? Good. Now, enough sniffing around and get me out of this thing. By Grazit's cock, it's about time you came. Thought you'd have now. Do it.
Your eyes turn to the controls are open to your tadpole's command. To your authority.
Don't take long. They pop a tadpole in me and the hells'll take Will for good.
The controls are open to your tadpole's command. To your...
By Grazit's cock, it's about time you came. Go on. All done? Good. Now, enough sniffing around and get me out of this thing. Incredible. You actually think you hold the winning hand. Fine, I'll play your game. But I amend the pact. Clause F, Section 9. Soulbinder shall bestow reward or favor only upon soul-bearer's fulfillment of related obligation. Now, open the pod.
Your eyes turn to the control panel next to the pod. It has two devices marked with illithid symbols. The controls are open to your tadpole's command. To your authority.
Good work. I'd give you a gold star, but I'm fresh out. As for the pact... Clause Z, Section 13. If the Soulbinder consents to separation, she will release the Soul Bearer from all obligation within 6 months.
Oh, 6 months is a trifle. You barely read through a single bookcase in Candlekeep in such a time.
Ignorant thing. It's always the terms and conditions that get you. Dead serious. Right. I'm out of here. I need a long bath. I'll leave you to your very serious business. But don't you fret. If you survive... Oh, and ask Will how we met. I've loosened his tongue. It's a real cracker of a tale. Ta-ta.
parasite nearby. You should take a closer look.
No more tadpoles in here. Wonder what happened to them.
Hurry now. The city calls out for salvation. The chosen are my heart. And you, my many hands.
Bring death. Embrace death. Become death. General Thorm was attacked. The order to evacuate given. You should not be here. I'm trying to pull rank. And I shall present your bones to General Thorm.
Nothing important is ever easy. On my way. I don't fancy their chances. I speak, they burn.
Beg for death long before we cry.
Come on, can't stay idle. With haste.
Of many hearts, one soul. chosen gather below. Discern, faithful. We depart. Prepare. Liberate!
A whole fleet of nautiloids. How many true souls have passed through this place? Platform's already here.
Descend, assemble. Obey.
Is anyone else's tadpole squirming around?
It's reacting to something down here. We should prepare to do the same.
No longer a background murmur. The presence in your mind builds to a roar.
We found it. The Absolute is behind this door.
You said it was under control.
It isn't you I answer to, Gortash.
Oh, the general voice. Is this where we salute?
Salute, yes, with cleavers through his blood-starved flesh. How it crawls with failure, like flies on lick-wet carrion.
You forget yourself, Orin. I've played my part.
You've built an army for our masters, true enough. But what of the astral prison? A rogue true soul flaunting it under your nose all this time, and you ran from him.
Sure that they would follow and deliver it into my hands here. If you would cease these distractions.
The distractions have been yours, Ketherick. Perhaps we never should have dug your daughter up. So you haven't lost your edge, but you're still not as sharp as Orin, I wager. The Slayer against the Undying One. That'd be fun to see.
His crypt breath sings to my sinews again, 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 again. But he must lead the murder march to Baldur's grave.
If the weapon is truly in your grasp, Ketherick, might I suggest closing your fist? Orin and I can wait for you no longer.
The plan proceeds. We're going to the city, and we expect you to follow. Army and the weapon in tow.
The Edict of Bane!
The Lash of Thor!
The Testament of Merkel!
An elder brain. One of the cruelest and most powerful creatures in existence. Enslaved by mere mortals.
Look at that crown. It radiates with power unlike anything I've ever seen. To have it. To hold. Oh, if only I could. But I can't. This is it. I must do as Mystra commands. What choice do I have? More than just a goddess counseled my courage. Whole worlds hang in the balance. One last gust of weave. One last gale to end them all.
No!
Beneath the smoking ashes of Moonrise Towers, the Elder Brain lies destroyed. But what of the tadpoles it commanded? Freed of the Absolute's control, they will complete their transformations. A plague of illithids will soon descend on the Sword Coast, enslaving all they do not infect. It is an ending of sorts, though not the one destiny had in store for you.
What choice do I have? More than just a goddess counseled my courage. I do trust you. More than myself right now. Perhaps even more than Mystra. I have no desire to end your life, you know that. To end it? To struggle on. It is a grave choice you're making for us both. But if it must be so, very Very well. I'll stand down to stand by you.
There we are. It wouldn't do to fight in front of our guest. Behold, Duke Ravengard, the Absolute.
Whom preserve us?
You wag your word flap in vain, olderling. Once the worm holds the whip, your shredded flesh will serve us.
Now, it's really time we were going. We will empty this place and begin the march. You may catch up with the army once you've retrieved the weapon. And Ketherick, do try not to sulk. You're supposed to be the fearsome general come to conquer the city. And I am the hero who will save it.
It is time, faithful ones. March on Baldur's Gate. We go to prepare the way.
There you are, as predicted. What is it, I wonder, that draws one toward death like a moth to light? You could have run away, absconded with the prism. The one thing, but the lure of one's destiny. Perhaps you hope to learn your place in history before you are erased from it. A bright flash of clarity before the snuffing out. Your place is to die so that I might finally live. Let us speak plainly. My Lord Merkel gave me the one thing I desired, the one thing no other god could grant me. My daughter's life returned. Her heart beating once more. For that, he asked that I serve as his chosen. Join Orin and Gortash to grow the cult of the Absolute, and then take control of it. He's never had a more devoted follower. I have fought great wars before, in the service of other gods and other powers, but for Merkel, I would condemn all of Faerun to death. You are all that stands between me and my destiny. And you have brought the prism here. I will kill you now. And then I will raise you as my servant. For a moment only, I was weak. No longer. Join the army of the dead, true soul. Witness Lord Merkel's glory.
So long as Nightfall's in that cage, Ketherick will keep getting back up!
These boots have seen everything. Time to kill.
With finesse.
Victory is assured.
What a fool you are. You cannot kill me. I am eternal. Merkel, Lord of Bones, I am here. I am ready. I am yours. You dare end one who belongs to me. I am the smile of the world-cleansed skull. I am the regrets of those who remain, and the restlessness of those who are gone. I
dance macabre.
Creator, destroyer.
Battle of wits.
Take your
Another day. Shall we cut and run? One can't always be a gentleman. A rough tempest I will raise. Won't know what hit 'em.
Impossible. Death cannot take me. I am its master. My lord, hear me. Nothing. I am forsaken. You have no idea what you've done. Isabel.
Now, we pick our way toward our fates. Unleashed! You have my sword. My fealty. Do what you must. Then we fly this foul place.
Nothing left but ash and bone. A fitting end to the chosen of Merkel.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Ketheric's netherstone. It's in his armor. Take it.
In death, the body is cooling, but energy radiates from the stone.
Remarkable. Truly. And now the picture comes together. The Absolute is neither god nor man. It is the Elder Brain you saw, held here by those three against its will. The crown it wears controls it, and these stones control the crown. It has been dominated. To master an Elder Brain, to subdue it. Our enemies are formidable. A temporary reprieve, but a welcome one. With a brain on its way to the city, its influence... I believe you fought and defeated an avatar of Merkel, the god of necromancy. A remarkable feat. Ketheric was Merkel's chosen. I know Lord Enver Gortash, an arms dealer and a slaver. He is a worshipper of Bane, the god of tyranny. The other is a mystery to me. But the way she spoke, it is most likely she follows Baal, god of murder. Which means the Absolute is a front for the gods of death. And the crown's markings suggest it was forged in Netheril, an ancient temple. It is a crown of domination. The crown's Netherese magic must be the true source of the parasite, and it must be the if the crown can do this to the parasite...
Netherese? These chosen are powerful indeed to have such magic in their command.
Bane, Baal, and Merkel. The tyrant, the assassin, and the necromancer. They are known to pick from their most of each one, but working together, I dare not imagine what they might... We prepare for the fight of our life. The army of the... Within the city, an Elder Brain, brimming, an order that... We must wrest control of the brain. Our chances of success are slim, but we must. I will be your shield, and when the chance comes to...
If you've got your breath, we ought to discuss our next steps.
It's been a long day. Better stop to rest soon.
There are important matters to discuss.
I can't help but feel like I've been fumbling in the dark for too long. Indeed. Under other circumstances, I might have... The crap! Netherese magic. Most Netherese artifacts contain only the... I can't fathom how such a wonder survived. Surely everything of its ilk was destroyed along with Netheril. That crown sits on a gargantuan elder brain bent on destroying us and every... We need to learn more about what, as luck would have it, we'll soon find ourselves near one of the finest book collections this... Ha! Sorcerer's Sundries is no mere... Their collection of rare tomes is You'll have to forgive my eagerness, but...
You wanted something?
Our enemies spread like an elder brain. Reminds me of old times. Aren't you? When we met, you have a net. These chosen have reason to fear you, and of course, falling foul of Ketheric convinced me that's my... But you... We ventured into darkness together. When we reach Baldur's Gate, there will be even darker paths to tread. How does it compare to a shadow cursed it? With the Absolute's army gone, there's a Harper's safe house in Worm's Crossing. Denthelan's dancing. Beyond that, our course is yours to set.
Ketheric's done, but that army's all...
Aelin! Isabel! My love! You were dead. I saw your body. I'm here. And so are you. And my father, he can't hurt us any longer. I dreamt every night that you'd come back to me. That somehow it was all a nightmare Dawn would undo. I had no dreams at all. Nothing but darkness. And when I woke, my father said you were dead. His soul was poisoned by the god of death. His sick devotion ruined him. But for all his sins, he brought you back to me. Are you all right? I will be. And you? In this moment, I want for nothing. Ah, there you are. This is Aelin. Aelin, this is... Oh, but we have met. This is the soldier that freed me most valiantly from the Shadowfell. They watched my boot crush the very brain of villainy, and fought well against your changed father. May he rest in peace at last, now that he's dead. I have more to thank you for than I knew. And we have much to discuss. Perhaps we could join you in your camp later? We look forward to it.
You there, Sharon. By the fires of your camp's hearth, we will discuss all we must.
I'll be ready. Whatever you have to say had better be worth your life.
Now, you will leave us. We must take succor in one another's bodies and words.
Aelin! We'll see you later.
Precious, let us speak.
You prevailed, my friend. Now you're out there, the curse still thrives. I failed this place. Now I must remain behind and stand watch over it. Yes, and so it must remain. I will miss you, my friend. This place needs me. I wish it were different. I will miss you, my friend. This isn't what I will miss you, my friend. The same.
Be gone. I must admire is... Sorry.
Make haste. I would have words with you.
Why, yes. Once Alfira's done with this song... Molly's gonna come. You're here. Good. That's good. Sorry, I didn't mean to snub you. I've been trying to cheer them up. We're writing a song together. But I think they're just humoring me. True. You know, I need another bard. Maybe I'll find one in the city. We're still here. Grown-ups take forever.
Regression has gone too far.
The shadows yet fester. The dead three united under cover of dark. There are depths to this alliance yet. Do illithids possess souls? Thou shalt think about it now, and I shall give the answer. Mind flayers are soulless. Yet, the three amass an illithid army void of apostolic souls that could imbue them with power. A flock without souls, yet to what end, mortal? This is the question thou must come to answer. Until such time, be availed of my services. Where matters of balance are no. Yes, Bane, Lord of Darkness, once judged,
ascended, then the Alliance is reforged, mortal. Very well.
There is a concert hall in Baldur,
Long